I'm John Champion, and today's co-commentator is Jim Beglin. And now a moment to cherish as the national anthem rings out. Here are the lineups for today. So, away we go. Steals the ball. Wiltshire. Here's Cahill. No way through there. Australia have got possession back. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Poor ball that's intercepted. Wiltshire has a hold of him. He tried going it alone, but without success. A timely intervention. Pumps it upfield. He's going on his own. He tried going it alone, but without success. Chance to counter-attack here. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Now, surely! And through he moves, strikes it, and it's taken with some style. They grab the opener. It just couldn't have been placed any better. They've got the opener in the early minutes. Neal knocks it forward. Holman. He plays the ball out wide. It's a threatening through ball. Ross is aimed towards the far post. Oh, he's lost out there. Neil. A long ball forward, looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. He moves in swiftly. Cahill's got it. Pumps it upfield. And that's been intercepted. A long ball forward. He did well to get it. What next? Can he find a finish? Thumps it long. Cahill. And that won't be making it through. Pumps it upfield. Now maybe, shooting opportunity. Takes a shot. That was a carbon copy of an earlier miss.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Going forward. Wiltshire. Cahill. Ball stolen. And Cahill. A long ball forward. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Wiltshire. Holman. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. Oh, that's delightful. Thumps it long. And that's been intercepted. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Pumps it forward. Easy pickings, really. Challenge deemed unfair. Foul given. He can't be too happy with that.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
Cahill's got it. Could it be a chance?
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
15 minutes into the first half. Pumps it upfield. Holman. And that's come to nothing. Here's Cahill. Wiltshire is all over him. Holman. And the ball is given back to the keeper. Neatly played. Oh, lovely feet. He so nearly exploited that mistake.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
Here's Cahill. No, possession lost. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given.
Well, I think it might be a touch too far to have a go at goal, but I've been proven wrong in the past and maybe again.
Neil, looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Here's Cahill. Wiltshire. Now Holman. No, that's not going anywhere. Here's Cahill. Break is on. The ball played through the middle. Now the chance! A fine reaction save. A similar chance and a similar outcome.
Australia have been enjoying as good an attacking spell as you could wish for, and yet they've been incredibly wasteful. I mean, they could have wrapped it up by now, and it's not going right for them.
A long ball forward. Moving forwards. Here's Holman. And he's given away a free kick. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Intercepted. Holman. He goes alone. Australia have possession again. Slickly done that. And Cahill, he plays it through. He's been dispossessed. Holman. Thumps it long. He did well to get it. What next? Cahill's got it. Keeper gets a hand on it. Again the keeper's up to it.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Pumps it upfield. Neil. No, that's not going anywhere. Well within his range. Cahill, well positioned to lead a breakaway. Poor ball that's intercepted. Australia have got possession back. It's through. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. Oh, that was a fine solo effort.
Oh, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Good opportunity for a cross here. Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. Real chance! It's in! They lead by 2. The keeper made a mess of it and he's been punished.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
On his own. Well within his range. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. And they escape imminent danger. No way through there. And that'll be a throw. He tried going it alone, but without success. Now maybe shooting opportunity. Oh, yet another goal. They have a 3-goal advantage, and that should be enough. They get us underway, now 3 goals behind. And that's been intercepted. He goes alone. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. Holman. Here's Cahill. The forward push gains momentum. Could it be a chance? Has the flag up against him.
I just thought he got too impatient then. It was the right move, but he's got to keep himself on the right side.
Slickly done that. Cleared away from immediate danger. Ball stolen. Well within his range. Opportunity for a goal. Oh, that should have been their 4th.
I tell you, the fans won't be happy with a tame attempt like that.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. The keeper's got it. Neal. Cahill. looking to play on the break. And that's come to nothing. Wiltshire. And Cahill. Here's Cahill. Wiltshire. He's looking to play it into the channel, and the cross, oh, well defended. It comes back again. Launches the ball forward. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Neil. Hits it long. Play surges forward. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. No, couldn't quite break through that. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Australia have possession again. A long ball forward. Australia have got possession back. Now Holman. He's going on his own. Wiltshire. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Neil. Wiltshire. Pumps it upfield. Possibility here. And he gives chase. And the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul.
Listen, I wasn't that type of player, but sometimes when you're really up against it, you just have to do that sort of thing.
The players crowding around to see for themselves just how bad things are.
Substitution by the field. Number 21.
They'll be looking to square it here. Not on this occasion.
I can't believe he's had a go from that far out.
Trying to spread the play. Easy pickings, really. On his own. Now maybe shooting opportunity. You have to admire that control.
They need to be a bit more careful with their passing in this position.
Pumps it upfield. Off he goes. Possibility for a shot. The goalkeeper reacts well.
That was poor, and he knows he can do an awful lot better.
Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? The goalkeeper's got a hold of it. That's not going to make it through. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close. A 3-goal difference between the two sides here. Here we go with the second half. And that's been intercepted. It's a threatening through ball. He tried going it alone, but without success. Here's Cahill. Could it be a chance? Shoots! Another one! This game has already ceased to be a contest.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
The goal scorer after 47 minutes is number 4.
They have this game in their hands now. Switches play to the other side. A long ball forward. Here's Cahill. Holman. It'll be a throw-in. And he sends it in. The keeper coming in and making the catch. No, possession lost. Neil. Wilkshire. Neil plays it long. Here's Cahill. Intercepted. A timely intervention. Wilkshire has it back now. And that's a foul. A regulation save for the keeper.
Oh, it's miles away. Surely he knew he couldn't score from there.
And that won't be making it through. Play surges forward. Going forward with purpose. He's not taking any risks there. He tried going it alone, but without success. Wilkshire. Neil. And Cahill.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes much less
Looking to play on the break. Neil. Wilkshire. Holman. He stayed up for this pass and he crosses it. Too much power in that. And that's been intercepted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pumps it upfield. Wiltshire is there to intercept. Here's Cahill. Chance to counter-attack here. Here's Cahill. Now Holman. Now a chance for a cross. And he plays the ball in. Oh, well defended. He tried going it alone, but without success.
Well, look, I don't think he can say he didn't have enough support in that instance, because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down and looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
Poor ball that's intercepted. Now Holman. Long pass forward, and that's come to nothing. Here's Cahill. Wiltshire. Neal. Neal. Holman. Quickly closed down. Knocks it long. Oh, he's lost out there. Neal. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Going forward. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Wins a throw. He's been dispossessed. Thumps it long. Here's Cahill. Knocks it through. Well within his range. Whacks it, and a goal! They really have taken them apart now.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. A long ball forward, looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. No way through there. Wiltshire. Neal. He couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. Here's Cahill. Pumps it upfield. Lunges wildly. Easy pickings, really. Holman. A long ball forward. He's going on. Oh, that's a neat escape. Australia were very fortunate to get away with that there. The forward push gains momentum. Cahill is looking to go straight through the middle. Cahill. He did well to get it. What next? Oh, well defended. Thumps it long. No, that's not going anywhere. He tried going it alone, but without success. Wiltshire. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. Break is on. Quickly closed down. Oh, that's delightful. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
And they get it away. Cahill. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Australia have got possession back. Ah, intercepted. Ah, he's been thwarted. Oh, it's been given away. It's through. Now maybe shooting opportunity. Wiltshire. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. And Cahill. No, possession lost. Could it be a chance? Well, that's a neat escape. That never really looked on target.
He just didn't get any power behind that one, and it didn't even threaten at all.
Here's Holman. Here's Cahill. He did well to get it. What next? Looking to carve open the defence. Looking to cut inside. Here's a chance to get a cross in.
Substitution taking place.
Pumps it upfield. Moving forwards. We've reached the last 15 minutes of the game. Holman. Pumps it upfield, looking to play on the break. A timely intervention. Kicked off. Oh, lovely feet. It's a fine save. Can he get there? And that won't be making it through. He did well to get it. What next? Here's Cahill. Cahill! Back off the bar. A long ball forward. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. And Cahill. Break is on. Holman. Quickly closed down. On his own. And that's been intercepted. Thumps it long. And they get it away. Still outside the area.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Ball stolen. Wiltshire. Here's Cahill. Goal in sight! Hits it! They've done it! That is simply unsavable. They pulled one back, but still have a mountain to climb. Going forward. He did well to get it. What next? You have to admire that control. Well within his range. He moves in swiftly. Could be a chance now. Ah, he's run into trouble. Plays it upfield. Gets the ball in a nice position. Wiltshire wins the battle and emerges with the ball. Thumps it long. Takes a shot, and that's gone wide of the left-hand post.
Substitution for Wilson.
Pumps it upfield. Wiltshire. He goes looking for his teammate. Seems they weren't quite reading from the same script there. Long ball forward. You have to admire that control. He decides to shoot. A defiant piece of goalkeeping. Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. Full-time whistle within sight. Pumps it upfield. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Neil plays it long. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. Surely! The keeper puts it behind. Long ball forward. It's a decent hit. A long ball forward. Neatly played. Oh, he's lost out there. A minimum of 2 minutes to be played for stoppages. Pumps it upfield. Australia with what could be a last throw of the dice. Wiltshire. Neil. Wiltshire. Play surges forward. Knocks it forward. No way through there. Australia have got possession back. There it is, the final whistle. Plenty of positives to take away from this game, I think, especially from the performance of the strikers. We saw some finishing of the very highest order.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.